very comfortable. Everybody was
watch out,
warm.
Mike.
Everybody got the food, everybody got the smokes, right? Well, welcome to my stand-up comedy part 2. I'm glad that both of us can entertain you. Myself and this thing on my face don't look directly at it. It's been known to steal souls. Thank you again for coming out. My last comedy stand-up was apparently so popular, I got a second turnout. Thank you lovely people for being here.
Alright.
Yeah. So I come from Arizona. I didn't originally live there my entire life. I moved around a lot. Between the Navy, of course, and my own personal life. As much as people want to rip on Texas, though, Texas is a great place to party. There's a lot of things to do there, and the drinks are, of course, Texas size, which is a bad thing. So when I originally met up with my friends from high school that actually wanted to keep in contact with me after they saw the shit that I was doing in the Navy, we were supposed to go to a casual dinner party. It was supposed to be just nice, you know, the occasional have a glass of wine, maybe a scotch on the rocks, talk about, you know, decent things, what we've done since we've grown up. I haven't grown up for shit because I still have to order off the kids menu. That was their first mistake, was inviting to a casual dinner party in Texas. Went to a place called Saltgrass Texas House, where everything is supposed to be Texas size, to the Texas originality, original spices, all that jazz, you know. Everyone ordered, of course, a normal sized drink, and they go, what do you have, sir? I'll have the Long Island iced tea. Would you like to Texas size that? Sure do. I'll take one of those, please. So a regular Long Island iced tea, I'm sure as many of you had, comes in about a normal sized glass, enough to fit, you know, a decent amount of liquor. This comes in what looks like a test tube for a lumberjack. But for $15, it was a fucking bargain. And to do with these people, which I might add, some of them went to Christian lifestyles, I realized very quickly this night was gonna go shittily. So we're all talking about, oh, I'm doing this in college, I went for this degree, I'm in business now. I'm sitting over here. Oh, that's great. Food comes, I got this 12-ounce steak. It was a big fucking steak though for 12 ounces. Comes with a load of baked potato and everything. Your original Texas meal. My friends saw how I really drink in the Navy. I kind of gave us a bad image, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, they saw the ugly side of me. So I went to my parents' house for this weekend. It was great. We met some people, caught a little family. Did I ever tell you the time I met this buddy that tit fucked some chick in Columbus? $30? Only $30! The people 2 tables down didn't find that funny. Neither did the waiter. So yeah, Pew, what are you doing these days? I launch fucking airplanes. Well, what is that? Do you really want me to explain the process of of launching an airplane? Well, I would really like to hear it. That shit breaks, man. I'm fucking up there. I'm fucking fixing shit. So, Jose, how are you doing these days? Push me off to the fucking side. Well, then I reached the bottom. Well, this is where they made their first mistake. You guys want to hear about a fucking hand job you can get in Thailand for $60? No, you have somebody to drive you home. I tried this Uber shit, but some dude just said I look really handsome, and I don't think I want to ride with him anymore. You can come home with me. What thread counts your couch? For Maynard Gay came out. But of all the places, including Texas, LA. If you've ever been to LA, you're of course aware of the shitty traffic. There is some shitty traffic. Now you can take the Pacific Coast Highway, which is a much better idea. You get a better scenery. You don't have to put up with half the bullshit or the people, more or less. The ones that aren't trying to fish on the side of a fucking mountain side. Retards. I was out to dinner with a buddy in LA though, at this real high class establishment. I wouldn't have gone unless he'd paid for it, which was my only condition because I'm broke as fuck. So we're sitting at this classy establishment, and of course the conversation, he goes, "Man, I don't understand why you don't like pussy." We were having a nice conversation, and we were legitimately talking about stocks and, our childhoods and shit like that, and then you come out of it with pussy. All right, let's do it. Now I got a fucking drink. Let's tackle this bitch. So, of course, in LA, there are a bunch of beautiful people. Beautiful people. That's where all the movie stars live. That's where everybody goes to be somebody, be an actor, be an actress. You can reach for the fucking stars. You always land on the fucking moon. It's this beautiful woman. I'm homosexual, but I can appreciate a beautiful woman when she walks in. This woman, she had the California tan on. Little white dress, come up to about yonder. Now don't imagine that on me. You'll burn your fucking retinas out. Imagine that up to here. She had just the prettiest little panties on. She had the strapless dress on. Some tig-old bitties. Like those things will pop out and anything you want. She was movie star gorgeous. My God. What she was doing living in LA and not on the screen, except for a porno, I imagine. Amazes me. But my buddy looks over and of course notices her and goes, "Yeah, that's a good looking woman. That does nothing for you? That right there, look at her." I'm like, "Yeah, she's a goddess. I'm sure she makes men's jaws drop and their pants line just a little bit tighter." I go, "But no, man, she doesn't do anything for me. I'm sorry." It's like she just doesn't have quite the bits and pieces I'm looking for. Comes with the territory. Well, would you ever? I'm like, would I ever what? Would you ever sleep with her? I don't know. Would you ever want a blonde, retarded bastard as a child? It's a hard choice. But this is when I put him to the test. Because, of course, like I said, there's beautiful people in LA. Beautiful people. In walked this very tall, dark, just tall drink of water. This shirt was 3 times too tight for himself with a tie that looked like it was strangling him.
Yeah, boy.
Not you. You're that glass of milk that's just sat there for too long. This man was tall, dark, handsome. The thing is that, of course, young boys' wet dreams are made of. And I go, "And that does nothing for you." He goes, "No, man, he's got a fucking, look at the size of his shoes." I'm like, "Well, that's gay right there. Look at that. You pour out the size of his fucking shoes. You're probably judging the goddamn brand of his shoes right now." "Well, those are a tacky make." I'm like, "See you right there. You just fucking made your mistake." I'm like, "But that does nothing for you?" "Nah, man, it's a fucking dude." I'm glad it's a fucking woman. But I'll make you a deal. You suck his dick, I'll sleep with her. That was the end of that conversation. Shut the fuck down. But in LA, amongst the beautiful people, there are some of the best schools in America, especially if you're going for a medical degree, which is where I wanted to go. I wanted to be a doctor, still do. There's UCLA out there. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm obviously getting out of the Navy in a couple years. I gotta start thinking about schooling, how I'm gonna get the funds, where am I gonna go, how fucking stoned I'm gonna get. And then I had one of those, you have your dream job finally. You're doing what you're doing, and like, how much of a badass can I be while I'm doing my job? And I thought to myself, I want to be one of those doctors where there's some dumb fucking tourist doing some stupid shit on the beach. I'm on vacation, of course, because I can afford it, because I'm a fucking doctor. Fucking suck my ass, in reality. So I'm on vacation, some dumb tourist is like choking on a fucking chorizo, because I imagine I'll be in some fucking Cuba or some shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna go yet. And some tourist yells out, "Oh my God, call an ambulance, is there a doctor?" That's where I go, "Sweetheart!" "Who the fuck are you?" "I'm the doctor." Alright. No, you're fucking stupid, aren't you? Alright, here's what I need. The newest issue of Cosmopolitan, a Junior Mint, and a bobby pin. And while we're at it, Jack and Coke. What's the Jack and Coke for? Because I'm not doing this fucking sober, sweetheart. Fucking grab me nothing. But that's my dream of being a doctor. Just being able to, you're on a fucking plane. If you ever see snakes on a plane, it's fucking dumb. However, oh my God, is there a doctor? Not the doctor that gets his fucking eyes eaten out by a snake. That's a shitty way to go. But the doctor that can just stroll up and... Nah, I'm fucking done. That is a well-cooked son of a bitch, I'll tell you where. Give me a pen and a napkin, all right, it's time for death. All right, let's go. First round's on me to celebrate the son of a bitch's dumbest decision he ever made. Let's go. Now, being a doctor, and you're going to see some gory shit, of course. Death is no laughing matter, except when it comes to me. Because when I die, and I have legal documentation for this, and I'll get into that. Before I joined the Navy, my mom made me get a will. Because of course she assumed the worst like any mother would, any responsible mother would. Sorens is not here. That one's for him. She made me get a will. And the final question is, what would you like done with your earthly remains while you're still here? Oh, cremate me, of course. No fucking question about it. I don't want to be... I spent my whole life in a box. A blue box, I might add. But I don't want to be buried in one. I want to be cremated. What would you like to do to the ashes? Like, well, you can sever off half of it and do whatever the fuck you want with it. You can put it in a necklace, put it in a charm bracelet, whatever the fuck tickles your fancy. I'm going to fiddler's fuck what you do with it. But the other half, that's mine. The other half is to be put into a snow globe. Not a wet snow globe. Not a wet snow globe. No. I want my ashes to be fun. You know, you walk into someone's house and you see an urn and you go, I'm going that direction. They're still looking at me. No. I want you to pick up my ashes and... Ooh! So much fun. I want mine to look like the inside of a fish tank with like a gone fishing sign and a small little sandy castle. And I want you to shake it up and just have fun with it with a neon sign or something in it. And I put this in my will, and the notary looks at me, because you have to do this in your own handwriting. The notary looks at me and goes, "Son, you've got to be shitting me." "No, sir. I paid you $30. To seal my fucking life? Jesus Christ. "Yeah, no, put that in the fucking notary. Put that in the will." And he goes, "God damn it, I hate my job." And that day it was stamped. My mother got a hold of a copy of it. She's like, got a copy of her will today. I'm like, oh, did you? Did you enjoy it? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, oh, come on. It's real original. It's her creative, right? She's like, no. I did not find that funny. I'm like, I did. I paid for it. It better be fucking funny. So then we were doing one of those friendly banters, like, oh, what are you gonna do with my ashes, huh? You're gonna fucking not put it in a snow globe? Like, no, I'm gonna put it in a snow globe. And then I'm gonna fill it with water. And then I'm gonna put a betta fish in it. A betta fish, like, yeah. So it sits there and it fights all your fucking ashes. And then it eats it. Then you'll be inside of a fish. I'm like, well, fuck, call me Inception, man. We're getting deeper and deeper into this thing. I've got reincarnation in a fucking fish after we're done. I like it.
Shut the hell up!
Eat my dick! Now, like I said, death should be fun. Because it's sad enough as it is, even if you're not into the whole snow globe entrepreneurship that I'm coining. The best parties I've had have been here and back before high school, you know, back before the Navy and high school. When I had my own apartment, I shared it with my best friend and his girlfriend that had been dating for 4 years at the time. And we would invite people over, didn't care who showed up, it was whatever. But it wasn't the people that made the party. It was my former bandmate and the guy that we lived with on our couch 4, 5, 6 days out of the week. Because he worked at Mimi's Cafe and he just fucking hated his life. But he brought us muffins, so that was fine. But these were the kind of people that would show up. One of them could get drunk and I don't know what the fuck he was doing, which happens every so often. And the other one would get drunk, but he knew exactly what he was doing, which I don't trust those kinds of people. If you're drunk and you know exactly what the fuck you're doing, why are you getting drunk? You should stand over in the corner and just laugh at us all. So the one that exactly knew what he was doing would go into my best friend's girlfriend's bedroom and grab her cheetah print neon bra. No. And then he would stuff it with our wash rags. And by our, I mean my wash rags. I was his fucking placebo boobs. Not comfortable with that, because I gotta wash my balls with those later. Now the friend that didn't know what he was doing while he was drunk, habitually, he made a big deal about working out. He was a real buff motherfucker, I'll give him that. However, he was so proud of his body that he hit that tipping point. That one point where you're just like, shit hits the fan. He got naked.
Oh, yeah.
Not just naked, stark-ass naked. And then, I don't know if I should be impressed or embarrassed for him, but he would stick his entire genitalia in a red Solo cup. And then, and this is in the midst of the party, would walk around with his dick in a red Solo cup and stick it into people's thighs and ask, "You want a drink?" No, the fuck I don't. In fact, I just decided I'm sober. Fuck me. But one time, he fell asleep with this red Solo cup on his dick. It wasn't even me and my best friend, it was my best friend's girlfriend that had the most fun with that, because he fell asleep on her bed. She duct taped the cup to his crotch.
Oh.
Bad time to be November. No shame whatsoever. But the worst time was when my mom, and this is why I didn't give her a key, so she was going to pop over and have a visit. See how we're doing in our new place. Well, there's a dean, in his fucking red Solo cup. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, no less. I opened the door trying to hide this fucking excuse for a drunkard. And she walks to the door and goes, I'm going to the craft store. 2 hours. Yeah, no, 2 hours on to do it. It was a bad fucking day. During one of these parties, I decided to cook. Now, cooking for drunks is very easy because everything tastes good. You could put a Cheeto on a fucking Ritz cracker. It's the most delicate thing that you've ever fucking had in your life. The puffy kind of Cheeto, we have class. Except for the time I decided to make spinach ravioli. I actually put some effort into this shit. And I had this lovely little thing that wanted to conversate with me all night, and I decided to give her a big old helping of spinach ravioli to try to even out her drunkenness. Didn't help at all. Because I was a gentleman, and I said, you know what, you go ahead and take my bed, sleep off your drunkenness, just leave it at your own leisure. She did. She stepped off her drunkenness after she puked everywhere. So I went into my bedroom. She was gone. I'm like, oh, thank God. What the fuck is that? I look at the wall. She puked. Not on the floor. That'd be too easy. This bitch puked along the line of my bed. She puked on the upper wall and it trickled down into a spinach crevice along my mattress. But she wasn't quite done there. No. That'd be too easy. She puked on the hallway wall as well. Kind of like a passing, thanks for the still flower. Thanks for the party, I gotta go. Get the fuck out of my fucking sight. I'm gonna cry. I don't have the Lysol wipes for this. It almost would have been forgivable if he hadn't left me a note. Knowing what she had done. Not bother to fucking clean it. No. And she didn't tape it to the wall either. No, this woman was crafty. She left the note stuck in her own vomit. The vomit as tape. Why? So first, I picked the fucking note out. That was disgusting enough. Then, I had to clean the fucking puke off the wall in the hallway. That shit is stained the wall. I had fucking white walls. This shit was plastered green. From the spinach. Never cooking ravioli again. You can all fuck yourself. That's not gonna happen again. You're all getting fucking sprayed cheese and Ritz. Now, she's a classy lady. She texts me 2 days later. Like it takes 2 days to remember what the fuck you did. So I'm sorry for puking on your wall. Fine. But the embarrassing moments that I've had to live through, not puking on the wall, not having to burn my mattress because some fucking bitch threw up on it, was the moment my dad gave me the sex talk. Now, I don't know if you've ever all gotten the sex talk. My father was absolutely no fucking good at it. Explained absolutely nothing. His solution to the whole thing was, son, I'll step out in the backyard. Son, you're gonna be about that age. You're gonna find women interesting.
Incorrect.
You nailed me, Dad. Fuck it. Let's continue on. I'm not gonna say anything. Instead of going, into the whole "this is how the birds and the bees, penis and vagina" thing works, he goes, "You're gonna get interested in women eventually." No. This man throws a condom at me. And not just a condom, the cheapest condom you could possibly find.
Lifestyle.
Direct.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle.
Oh, lifestyle.
That's a condom. Yeah? Open it up. Why? You need to know what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I know what a condom looks like, Dad.
I see this on
Open it up. Fuck it. Father of the fucking century. Let's fuck. Here it is. Unravel it. I'd rather not. Unravel it. Okay. Now what? That is a condom. No shit. Now what? Well, that's all I got for you. Super speech, Dad! Yeah, no, my dad was no good at it. Of course, he heard the Jimmy Can experience. It's a wonder, yeah. That never stopped me from, I told him, like, Dad, I'm 14, but I could probably learn you a thing or two. He goes, well, I made you, didn't I? And I was like, yeah, I've heard that story. Excuse me? I got Mom drunk. Yeah, I heard the story. Me and my brother, I've heard both stories. What'd she tell you? Now you're worried. I'm not going to go into it because it's a whole different story. But let's just say one was a doctor and the other one was, what's that woman's name from the Addams Family? Morticia.
The fuck?
What a lovely pair.
Cosplay?
I guess so. It was Halloween. I was conceived on Halloween. Yeah. One of those. I do love the Addams Family, though. And then he gave me an earful about talking back and blah, 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 blah. You're not better than me at sex. I probably laid more times with my hand than you have been with actual women. But it's fine, whatever. I'll take it with a grain of salt. But I've never quite had the couth of speaking to people in the manner that I should be. When you go out somewhere nice or to a restaurant, you're nice to your waiter, you're nice to your barber, because you don't fuck with these people. Like, literally control what you eat, what you look like, and the platterware that you eat on. They'll fuck your life up. I got an earful from my mother when I went to a Chick-fil-A. I was on leave, and she suggested we go somewhere we haven't been in a while. She said, let's go to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I can't go in there, I'll burst into flames. It's a very Christian place, Mom. Let's be honest, banana crammers aren't exactly welcome. No, you'll be fine. I'm like, they're gonna turn me into an asshole. Well, you're already an asshole. I'm like, well, then this should be real fucking easy. So we get there. She's like, now, seriously though, don't say anything inappropriate. These people are just nice. They're serving your food. They're being nice to you. So be nice back. I only had like 4 cups of fucking whiskey this morning. Let's see how this goes. Hi, I'll go to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, can I get a chicken sandwich? I'll have the waffle fries and a large Diet Coke. And for you, sir, I'll get the fucking Can I get the fucking unbreaded fucking chicken nuggets with the fucking waffle fries and fuck it, let's do a fucking milkshake, right? Will that be all? Fuck no. Can I also have like 7 goddamn packets of fucking ketchup? Because are you gonna skip me anyways? There's a self-serving ketchup station. Well, fuck me. All right, that's my order. There we go. So we grab our little table placard and we sit down, and my mom goes, No. Doesn't go. She just glares. What? You know what you did. I, in fact, fuck don't I know. She goes, you swore at that nice young lady. I forgot to mention she was a young lady working at the cash register. Back in the day. And she's like, you know what you did. You swore this is a Christian restaurant. And they serve chicken nuggets. Thankful for the deep fryers. What the fuck? Well, Chick-fil-A, they deliver your food to your table. She's like, hey, you nice, this young man is bringing the table food, alright? Oh, he's an ugly motherfucker anyway, fine. So I've got the burger and I've got the nuggets. I'm like, hey, fucking thanks, man. There come that fucking glare again. Not even touching her food. Why? Because I can. I'm on leave. I don't give a fuck. That wasn't the worst of it, though. The worst was this last time I went on leave to Oklahoma. My mom recently decided she should go back to church. I applaud her for this. She finally found something that she loves. She loves going to church. She found women's group. She loves it. Nothing against her for that. I just don't do church for obvious reasons. You know, like those 2 posts at the store when you're about to shoplift because you just fucking gotta. You walk through, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, it was me. It's like a gaydar when you walk into church. Sit there and fuck with it too. Beep. Beep. Hi. As soon as I walk through the door, which, as you know, I'm still wearing the flannel. Sorry for dressing like a lesbian biker. I walked in there. Well, here comes the fucking pastor. If anybody else, here comes the pastor. Well, hello, son. Oh, Father, I've been waiting for you. 20 years in the making. Let's do it, man. Love you, candlelight vigil? Fuck no. Do you all want to stop by this Saturday? Fuck no. Do you all want to have dinner with your wife and family? Fuck no. My mom made me go up and meet him, though. Pastor Phil, how are you? Good to meet you. Mm-hmm. Yes, I serve overseas. No, I'm not going to tell you about Japan. I don't give a fuck about Japan. You don't even tell me about the ship. I don't give a fuck about the ship either. What do you do? I mostly get drunk and play guitar. That's fine. Any other bases you'd like to cover? Are you a regular member of church? No, I'm not. It was his final question, though, that almost drove me to the edge there. Well, son, I hope you stay safe overseas. I'm just blessed that we got men like you and men and women over there like you that are serving our country, keeping our country safe. Yeah. Do your shipmates pray? Oh, Father, you all be fucking no. Ever Rapungi? No, there are things that'll make you say, "Oh God." Closest we get. But I left my mom there. I drove her there to be part of her women's group thing. Have dinner, talk about, well, their kids. That's what they do. They talk about their kids, Jesus, and have snacks. And as I said, I was leaving. I avoided the pug, headed the pasture on the way out. And as soon as I got to the parking lot, I was about to open the car door. I shut it. I said, I'll have no better time than now. No better place than now. I'm gonna do it. I was wearing exactly this. I perked back the old coattails. I leaned forward near the Jeep and went, "Fuck!" Right there in the church parking lot. It was almost funny until I told my mom about it because they said they heard a disturbance outside. She's like, "You did not." I'm like, "Oh, I totally did. I would have recorded it too, except for I was too busy in the moment yelling, 'Fuck.'" She's like, "You, not again." I'm like, "I don't go to church." These reasons. And the last circumstance I have of, well, not keeping my fucking mouth shut when I should, was my high school English teacher, who happened to be my best friend's mom. You would think this would have its advantages. I go hang out at her house on the weekends. I see her in the loose zone. You know, I could see my fucking teacher outside of school. Every teenage kid wants that. They want to get to know their adults and their superiors in a zone that's not fucking school. No, I'm not good. Because she happened to be drinking wine.
Oh.
A lot. 3 bottles that exact night. She said, "Why don't you invite Nathan over? We'll go swimming and we'll play a board game. It'll be fun. I fucking hated this woman with a passion. Oh my God." Came over there. I figure she'd been drinking. We're doing our own thing. Oh. Fuck! She goes, "Nathan, did you finish your book report for tomorrow?" "I just as soon as smother my dick in vinegar and ride it with my cock before I finish it." So I'll take that as a no. Not the fuck no. I didn't do it. Actually, I was kind of avoiding it. "You can't tell me that I'm your teacher." I'm like, "Exactly. I've seen you drunk. Why don't you just fucking give me an A? Call it a day." No. Okay. I did it on Cat in the Hat. I got a fucking A. Cat in the Hat was just the thing that pushed me over the edge. High school was fun though. I was a degenerate. Then as well as now. I used to get in a lot of shenanigans. You know, high school, you're fucking bored. You want to avoid your classes. You don't want to go. Fuck your teachers. Fuck the lesson plan. I'm going to fuck if I pass or fail until senior year, second half. And then you give a fuck. Then you give a fuck. I had a Mormon teacher as my trigonometry teacher as well.
Aye.
Not to speak bad about her, but she was a total fucking cunt. It was about the beginning of the middle half right before Christmas break. Mr. Pugh, can I see you at my desk? Oh, shit. Yes, Mrs. Starchman, what can I do for you today? You're failing. I fucking know! Called my mother 4 times in the week. No! Do you just make some credit? Fuck no! I'm dropping your class, by the way. But why? Woman, I don't know what the fucking cosine equals x equals over fucking minus w fucking imaginary number. I don't give a fuck. Put me something easy. Well, she did just that. I got geometry with sophomores during my second half of senior year. I passed with flying fucking colors. Teacher looked at me like, you don't belong here. I'm like, neither do you. You're 45 years old with 3 kids. What are you doing here? Needless to say, I passed with flying colors. And on my graduation day, she came up to me in my cap and gown. I was feeling pretty good. I was ready to get the fuck out of there, go to the after prom parties. You all know how it is after prom. She goes, I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could pass my class. I figured out what a fucking triangle was. Yes. But that is why I will never go back to Arizona public education. This is Arizona. It looks like the hills have eyes. Speaking of the hills have eyes, have I ever told you the story about when I was surfing the channels at 3 in the morning, which you should not commonly do, unless you're looking for trouble? And I happened to be browsing the channels, and if you get past the 300 channels,
Get in it.
viewer beware. Because I had turned on what I thought was the hills have eyes. It was not. In fact, when I turned it on, it was 2 chicks making out in bikinis on a rock, and I said, I don't remember that being in the movie. Push the info button. It was the hills have eyes.
That's a real show.
I finished it anyway, because I mean, I'm more like 5 minutes deep into it. I'm missing the storyline. Might as well finish it. Someone is a fan, obviously. But the last story I have for you this evening would be about my brother. My brother is 16 years old, currently a high school junior. Yeah. Smart kid. Man, he's fucking smart. Straight A's in the top 10 in his class. I'm real fucking proud of him. Wants to join the Air Force. I told him fuck that. Wants to join the Coast Guard. Told him fuck that. Wanted to join the National Guard. Fuck that. I told him, if you're gonna do anything, we're fucking wild. You're gonna fucking join the Navy, or you're gonna join the fucking Marines. Those one, 2 respectable fucking.
Don't fuck him over.
He's like, what about the Army? Can you guess what I'm gonna say? Fuck that. Fuck that. You join the fucking colors that I fucking left behind for you. That's what you do. But he was trying to act all high and mighty one year at Christmas. Oh, I shut him the fuck down. I'm not gonna let him step in my territory. I'm 22 years old and I should be above this. I'm not. I gotta establish my dominance. I only see him once a year, so I gotta fucking put my foot in his ass when I can. Says to me, man, you sleep a lot. It almost seems like there's something wrong with you. I'm like, do you remember when you were younger? And you used to fuck with me when I would sleep? I used to fuck with you right back. It's like, what do you mean? I got video. Video of what? He was such a deep sleeper. He wouldn't wake up for a goddamn train wreck if it ran to his goddamn bedroom. So one day, he didn't believe me, so I took a video of how just a deep sleeper he was. There he is, sitting there sleeping. I took a video. I literally used his hands to prop up my phone. He's literally gripping my phone. I flexed his fucking fingers around it. What's worse, he's getting abused and you're the cameraman? That right there should tell you something. So on the video, here's his chest, here's his face. Me right in front of the camera, warming up my hands, really rubbing them together, smelling my drink. A little powder. And all you see is I also use his hands to do this. Flex the phone back. There's this hand. I bitch slapped him clean across the fucking face. All he did was with the sound effect too. I'm not even bullshitting. And I said, "You a whole bitch." Into the video. He's like, "Wow, my face is like really red this morning." I'm like, "Well, here, let me show you a little something that happened last night while you were passed out. Take a look at this." How could you do that to me? I thought it was fucking funny. And I had point proof. Are you gonna do it again? I don't know. Fuck with me again and see what happens. Shit could get worse. But I got bitched out for that. I got bitched out for that until my mom took an Ambien. My mom is not a pill taker whatsoever. But it was after her mom died, and I can applaud her for, she had some deep feelings and she had some issues going on with her life. She couldn't get to sleep, so my aunt gave her an Ambien. Oh, fuck, man. Why do I get dragged into situations? When she took this Ambien, it was all kosher for about 20 minutes. Then I'm swimming in a fucking sailboat across the goddamn hallway trying to keep her safe from people that were following her. Let's backtrack. She was taking on the couch, she was relaxing. Our living room at the time was decorated in a giant cheetah print rug, elephant statues, this is really fucking with her. A gigantic jaguar head that was on a fucking wooden peg post that was coming out. This is what really does the trick. Ambien kicked in. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck am I? Like, Mom, you're in the living room. It's the fucking jungle, man. Mom, no, it's not. Oh my god. I have to go to school tomorrow. She thought our living room had turned into a complete and utter jungle. This wasn't the worst part. She started calling me Alex. She's like, "Alex, what the fuck do I do?" I'm like, "Who the fuck's Alex?" "That's you. You're Alex." "I'm Nathan. I'm your son." No. I've known you for years. Your name's Alex. Well, now I see where we stand. I'll remember this in the morning. So I started playing along. I'm like, "Okay, this is like an Indiana Jones fucking theme ride. You just gotta fucking, Cobra, we're gonna die. I just gotta fucking guide myself through it." All right, I'm like, "What do we gotta do now?" She's like, "You gotta go to bed." So you understand that you're in a living room with a jungle, but you need to go to bed. This is ironic. All right, where do we go from here? Okay, we gotta cross this river and we gotta go to the hut. What? Go to the hut. Where's the hut? No way. With the living room, long ass hallway, take a left, there's my mom's bedroom. it was okay because I grabbed her by the shoulder and I was like, okay, we're gonna make it through. We got this. We're gonna make it through. It's all right. Like, okay, we're crossing the jungle. It's fine. All right. Get in the rowboat. What fucking rowboat? Pray tell, how do you get into said rowboat? I did air chairs and just. Yes, Mom, we're almost there. Yeah, we got this. Now I'm Alex. We're fine. I'm never letting you live this down. We get across this fucking river. We get into her bedroom. She's sitting on the bed. Whoa, we made it. I'm like, yeah, we made it. I just did my workout for a fucking year. I fucking made it. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm like, that's probably a good fucking idea, so I can go panic somewhere. She's like, oh no. Oh no. What now? Pray fucking tell. What now? There's people. Excuse me? There's people everywhere around me. No, it's Jimmy the cat. Fine. You gotta fucking sleep. We're fine. She's like, there's people around. Pulls the covers over her head, and I shit you not, out. What the fuck was that? Maybe I need some of these. Next time. Maybe Alex will have his day. Anyway, thank you for coming out this evening. I hope you had a couple laughs. I had a couple laughs. And,
It's great.
that's all I got.